You are listening to Lab Lessons.
Hello and welcome back to episode 2 of Lab Lessons. I'm Natalia and I'll be one of the speakers on this episode.
I'm Inka and I will also be one of the speakers on the podcast. Today we're basically going to be covering a little bit about what social media is and how it can affect a person.
That's right, and as we mentioned last episode, we have some special guests this episode, so I'm gonna hand it over to them for them to introduce themselves.
Hi, my name's Grayson and I'm going to be one of the guests. The other person here is not nice, so good luck, yeah?
Yeah, I'm Diego, and I'm going to be one of...
Thank you so much for introducing yourself. So, a little question for you guys. What do you think social media can do to a person?
Social media can do a lot of things. So, it can have good and bad impacts on people. For example, could be scrolling through the void and you could forget what you're going to do. Because there's nice recipes on there. So, if you're a big eater, like me, then it's good. Yeah. And then Diego's here, so he's going to introduce himself.
So I think social media can have a very negative impact on someone. They could feel very self-conscious about themselves if they see someone else on social media who has a better life than them or has something better, and they might feel a bit jealous and yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree.
However, I think
the most amazing cut off.
that social media can have a good impact on people and it can be used for good, such as Grayson said, finding new recipes online, and yeah, I'll pass you on to the other person now.
Well, thank you guys for sharing your opinions. I do have something planned out, obviously, because it's a podcast. We have a script here planned, on the Google Doc, so we will be reading it. A bit of backstory on the characters. There's one character that you might recognise. Do you guys recognise the name Paul? At least?
Hey you!
Yeah, the guest. Paul. We're cutting that out. The guests don't know about Paul, so the backstory on Paul is basically he was on another script in episode 1, right? When we were doing healthy and unhealthy relationships, and basically he was just the bad guy.
We hate him. We don't,
It was really weird. He was giving us massive red flags. Yeah. He was just being really gross. Wait. An idiot. If you guys side with Paul, you're getting kicked out. Yeah. Okay.
So,
if you side with Paul.
hate Paul. We're Paul
Okay.
haters.
Okay.
Paul in your class?
No, Paul in the story.
In the script.
In the story?
Yes. Okay.
Can I be Paul?
No. Inka's Paul.
Inka's Paul.
Okay, yes. Okay, there are four lines. There's stage directions, which I think I want to do. I want to do stage directions. There's Caroline and Mindy, I think it is.
I'm Mindy. You said I could be a character, so
Yeah.
I actually don't want to hear it.
But I don't know. Now Juliette and Eliza have to fight. Who's going to be Caroline?
We can read half.
Okay.
I can share with Grayson and then they can.
Okay, I'm stage directions. Okay, so
I'm Mindy. Me and Grayson are Mindy.
the title of the script is the internet / the digital footprint. To summarise what's happening, someone's boyfriend is trying to pressure them into posting a photo of them on the internet that they don't want to. But just because their boyfriend is saying that they should do it, the person shouldn't do it. Why do I need to send you that photo?
Because that will make you a good girlfriend. Also, if you post it, you'll get tons of likes and money.
But I don't want to do it.
It doesn't matter. Just send it to me and I will keep it safe.
She sent him the picture. Next thing she knows, she's getting many comments under her last post on the internet. Paul, why are there so many people commenting on my last post about why have you posted that image of yourself? What do I do?
Calm down. I didn't do anything.
Well, you clearly did something. I will ask you again, what did you do?
Calm down. I just posted the picture that you sent me. It's no big deal.
There's no big deal. This will ruin my whole life. I'm breaking up with you.
I never liked you anyway. I found someone way better than you.
Caroline goes over to her best friend's house and tells her about what happened.
I don't know what to do anymore.
Well, what made you send that picture to him?
Just carry on.
Well, he said he wasn't going to post the picture anywhere and to only send it to him, so I trusted him. That was the worst thing I've ever done.
Yeah, well, it wasn't the best choice. I definitely think you should try to delete the post before it gets spread. Apologize to those who saw it and explain the situation. It's not your fault. Wait, it got shared, but you have to do something about it. Grayson, why are you scrolling? I'm literally still reading the line.
Go on. Just go on.
You're right, I made a bad choice sending that picture, but I have to move on. After I send out an apology and explain how I know it was wrong, I'll block anyone who still bullies me about it. The past is in the past.
We finished reading the script. Who has any opinions on what do you think? We did this with the last script as well. So Diego, do you have a thing you want to say about the script?
Do I have to say what's gonna happen, or can I say what I thought about it?
You could say what you thought about the script.
I think that Paul did something very bad, and it's not very nice to do that.
Thank
And
you.
I think that after, maybe, I think that she has access to his account, so she deletes it at the end.
Okay, you think that
Yeah.
happens?
Very
Yeah.
smart.
And then wait, and then basically, then everyone will still remember, but then they'll just bully her about it, and then she'll just get really sad, and then she'll get really depressed, and then she'll get really sad, and then it'll just be an endless cycle of depression and sadness, and then she'll be melancholy.
Okay, nice. Are you like an English major or something? Because you're literally using melancholy or
I just said that because it was a keyword yesterday.
fairs.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Okay. Grayson, do you?
Being sad without reason or something like that.
Yeah, Grayson, do you have anything to say about anything?
Okay, so personally, I think that Paul is a very bad man.
Thank
and
you.
that
We agree.
the
Yes.
girl,
Hear,
and the
hear.
girl that I thought I forgot her name,
Caroline.
Caroline,
Sure.
should have broke up with him time ago. Guys, so annoying, you know.
Toxic relationships
Wait, let me
101.
say
Yeah,
something.
what?
Season 1. Go do that.
Let me say
Woohoo.
something quick. How old is Paul?
Paul is
He's 18! He's 18! And he has...
And the girl's 14.
No way!
That is not true. That is not true. That is not
Wasn't
true.
she next to me? She was
Sure, let's take her.
She's 16.
Guys.
No. Paul is 19 and Caroline is 16 at least.
There's an age gap. That's
There is a bit of an age gap. So, Inka, what do you think would have been an alternate ending, or what do you think Paul or Caroline should have done?
I think to begin with, Paul was definitely a bad person.
2.5.
First of all, to pressure to send something like that. Second of all, to post it publicly for everyone to see. But also the fact that just in general, he'd want her to send that. But I do also think that Caroline's a little bit in the wrong, because even though she didn't want anything of that to happen, or she didn't want it to be sent in the first place, she still did. I think she should have thought of the consequences. But yeah, I still think that she's not fully to blame because she was pressured into doing it by an older guy. Cough, cough, Paul.
Yeah, I mean, Paul is 16, 17, 3
19!
He's 3 years older.
Ah!
Boo, Paul! He's 3 years older, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think we've established by now that Paul is the bad guy. Guys, we don't like Paul. Boo. But I think he's kind of the sort of person who pressures people into doing things, and he's I don't know what I'm saying.
He's
Can we
just...
start again?
No, he's just a very bad guy.
Natalia, it's my turn to do this.
No, but how old did we establish Paul was?
19.
Okay, if he's 19, he's well aware of his actions. He's
He's
done
an
this to
adult.
he's done this to 2 girls. I think Paul should go to jail.
A 14-year-old. He done that to a 14-year-old when he was 18.
Yeah, 2 strikes.
He's just a very bad guy. Thank you for being here, of course.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, go on.
Thank you so much. The potty.
Go on. Oh, it's a bit turned down. Amazing. Just
you for listening to this week's episode of Lab Listens. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!